Done a little bit of crafting. I did a helmet that I hate the look of, but we're going to run with it because it's better than anything else I've got. We did a chest piece, and I did Big Red. Apparently mods and things start dropping at level 81, which makes no sense to me, but a lot of this game makes no sense. So I figured... Oh yeah, there's that. Can I be bothered with Haval? That should be done as well. I couldn't see any more colonist bodies on Eos. There's nothing on Haval here. It's Aya is the next. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start off with getting this weird ingredient from Haval, and then we're going to head to Aya and push the story forward. It just makes sense to me. Firefighters I can't do anything with, so... And nothing new has opened up that I can see. No new galaxies. Right, okay. So we are stuck into doing the Aya stuff. That's fine. Let's get this mini quest done. I wish I could skip these. I don't care about this. It takes so much time when you could actually be enjoying the game. Hey, don't get me wrong, it's pretty. I like space stuff. I like seeing it, but seeing it all the time and not being able to skip it takes the shine off it. It's like the Ebon Hawk. It's another BioWare game. When the Ebon Hawk flies through in KOTOR, it's the same cinematic used over and over and over again. It's the exact same thing, and it happens a lot. It's cool the first like 6 or 7 times, and then it's like, well, I've seen this. This is the exact same thing. Alright, so Big Red Mark 10. I've thrown some mods on. It's just Big Red, but better. I can apparently craft a Carnifex. I haven't yet, but I apparently can. We'll have a look at that. Black Widow, I don't know how I unlock crafting. And I can't figure out how I do a level 10 stabby either, but we'll upgrade stabby. That's the helmet. I hate it. I want to change the purple. The purple just doesn't work for me. I'm not a big lover of purple. Oh, we did some legs as well. Some Mark 10 legs. So, stat-wise, I've lost the XP boost, the 10% XP boost on the armor. But we've gained, like, quite a lot of... Yes, we've lost 10% XP. But we've gained 20% health and 12% shields. I think that's worthy. These are the same. That's just 12 shields. I need a replacement for them. I don't know what I'll do. I'm thinking the one that gives you extra ammo, but I can't remember which one that was. Mark 10 chest piece. I mean, 25% health, 15% shields, and 40% melee damage, with a few extras, and the 25% shield restore and enemy kill. Just further tanky. That I've gone full sort of tank stuff, and then the helmet is just a stand-in, but it gives me 25% power damage and 8% weapon damage, which is huge, and then a few mods, nothing fancy. It's just a shame that it's purple and I can't do anything with the purple. A purple visor would just distort what you're seeing. Like, I don't understand. It's not like it's a metallic visor that has a heads-up display and cameras and things that actually show you what's... It's just going to taint everything purple. But that's what we're on. I don't know who we're running around with. I should have brought Drac, but it is what it is. Can't skip this either, can I?
Atmosphere. LZ in sight.
There's got to be other stuff to do on Haval as well, but I want to get the small stuff sorted so we can focus on the big stuff. It tends to be how I do side quests and things, but it's probably become apparent. See, as a design, I like the helmet. It's just that purple colouring. I think we look more armoured. I hate that torch. Like, I get that there needs to be a torch there, I just hate how bright it is. And I can't turn it off.
Right away.
No, I can't turn the torch off. Oh, okay. But overall, I don't mind it. We'll take Big Red out. So we've gained, like, 9 bullets. We can carry a little bit extra ammo as well. We'll see how it punches. Where am I going? Over here. It's going to be in one of those little crevices in the wall, isn't it? Don't need to throw your grenades. Part of me also wants to do the Rocar stuff. But I don't know where they are. Is there... I'm getting so off track. He's not even mantling either. Oh, the other thing that I did... My melee now does electrical damage when I land, when I do the jump melee. Which is going to help strip shields. I mean, you threaded the needle with this landing. I'll give you that. There's not a lot of space out the back here. That's quite impressive. And we just fast travel. It's just make my life as easy as possible. All I want to do is get through the story with this, really. Message to Avela. Not gonna do it, but I'll leave it on there. If you want to read it, pause the video and give it a quick read. Like I say, I'm sort of wanting this done. I want new worlds. I don't know if there is a bit of a damage boost, but I don't actually know if it's noticeable. Have we got Liam? We might have Liam with us. Whoops. Oh well. Gets him off the ship, I suppose. Mushroom? How do I take it back? When I scanned it, I didn't pick it up. Do I not need to loot it? Makes no... Whatever. Whatever. This game, I do not... I don't know if it was rushed. I know that there was a few development issues. I've never really looked into it.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Because Mass Effect 3 really, really, really wound me up. I didn't even play this at launch. That's how disinterested I was. I think it was like 6-8 months after it came out that I played it. In fact, no, I played it on Game Pass. I haven't bought this.
Gil wanted you to check in.
I don't think. Oh, Gil can fuck off. I was certainly not in a rush to play it. But I want to like it, and I think that my desire to like it is forcing me to like characters that I actually don't like. Like, I'm just meh with most of these. Drak's cool. We're going to take Drak out for a bit.
Devil's advocate, okay? Go for it. With the cat entrenched here and things
I like
as they are,
Vetra.
maybe we should focus our efforts on leaving.
Cora's alright. PB's annoying. Liam's really annoying. Gil's really... Like, most of the humans are just crap.
Hey there. Hey yourself.
What do you want?
Question for you.
Shoot.
When all this craziness is over, you think you'll have kids?
Why not?
Why is that on your mind?
Not with you.
Jill, the best friend I mentioned while I was thrashing you at poker. She's starting the initiative's first repopulation effort at Prodromos. It's all she can talk about. It got me thinking. At the end of the day, this whole thing, the Andromeda initiative, we're basically here to spawn.
Guy's a bit of an idiot, isn't he?
It took you this long to figure that out?
I told you, I didn't really think this thing through. But nothing we do here really matters unless we survive. Jill's right. At some point soon, we better get busy making babies.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
Who knew this thing was just a glorified dating service? Eesh. The biological imperative is kind of a bummer.
There are other ways to reproduce. It doesn't have to come from a romantic relationship.
I guess
true.
I could donate DNA, or however it works.
It's called sperm.
You know me. Whatever my gut says in the moment, I do, and I don't look back. My mum says
know him
that's
that
how
well.
my dad was. I wouldn't know. His gut moved on before I was born.
In a way, that sounds like my dad.
Well, that's not fair. He kept you close. Made sure you and your sister came here with him. And he died for you.
Yes, but the other decisions he made kept him at a distance. That can be just as bad.
I see that. Still, without our fathers, we wouldn't be here. They brought us into this
Nope.
world. Maybe that's enough.
Harsh
Thanks
truth.
for talking, Ryder.
Don't ever bother me again. They... The failure of this game... The more I play, like, because there is bits that I really like the gameplay. I really like the gameplay. I have so much fun when I'm just running around on a world, shooting, jumping, driving. Like, all of that side is really good. The story threads, like the stuff with the cat, is interesting. The characters just fall flat for me. And I think it's because we've had Garrus, we've had Liara, we've had Rex. You know, I have a real soft spot for Miranda. I think Miranda's amazing. It might be part of the physical beauty of Miranda, but I think Miranda as a character, she has some really cool beats. Joker, Edie, like, there's so many great characters across all three of the Mass Effect games, and you continue that relationship with them. Yeah, well, hand in. May as well. It's XP, isn't it? And like, you just have these... Garrus is one of the best companions of all time. I think Liara might be as well. Like, loads of people love Tali, and I get it. I've never really been that bothered about Tali. I think she's a very well-written character. She has a very solid, defined arc. But I've only ever seen her as the little sister, so I've never gone deep into the romance stuff. Which I think is where some of her story shines. But all these characters are memorable. Even 15, 20 years on, you remember Garrus, you remember Liara, you remember playing the first game, hunting Seren. I've forgotten most of this. And that's because there isn't a character. Like, I remember Vermeer. Going through Vermeer the first time with Rex, with Garrus, the conversations, the pressure, the choices that you make, and how crippling they were, some of them. And like, that blew my mind. This doesn't have anywhere near any of that. it's sad. But I don't know how. I don't think anything could stack up to the Mass Effect, the trilogy, the original, the OT, I guess. And while I am excited, I'm not hyped. I'm excited to see what they do with Mass Effect 5, how they tie in Andromeda, because we know they're going to. What they do moving the story forward, what part of the galaxy it's set in, what they're actually doing. I want to know the repercussions of the Reaper War. I want all of this stuff that just BioWare have floundered. You could have had amazing book series of humanity and the other species learning how to space travel again without the mass relays, or rebuilding the relays, or dealing with, you know, the remnants of the Reaper stuff that's still kicking around, or maybe some other threat came out. Maybe Cerberus absolutely kicked off because the Elusive Man was gone, they had no direction, they became this splinter faction that hated aliens and were just hunting down aliens. And you could have had an amazing series of books, or I'm not saying game, you could have done it as a game, but game would take too many people too long and pull them away from Dragon Age 4, which is apparently coming out this year. Apparently. We've seen fuck all of it, so I don't know, but I don't know why. Like, does anybody want Dragon Age 4? But you could have had, like the Halo books, just lore that fleshes out the world, and then you could be setting up something for them to return to. Honestly, I think my Shepard story is done. My Shepard is still alive.
Oh, it's you.
Fuck off. I'm not having any of your shit today, boy. I just...
Thank the Pathfinder.
I think they've squandered the world that they so lovingly built. Partly because of the ending of 3.
Love them.
Music's good though. Why didn't you just take both of them?
Wow, where did you find those? Never mind, don't answer that. I think they're straight from the Milky Way.
200 XP. I do like the music though. It's always had a pretty good soundtrack, like backing track, Mass Effect, certainly in the nightclubs. But this is just missing some of the shine, and I think a lot of that is the characters. The characters just don't work for me.
We've had no trouble, Pathfinder.
Let's just get out of here. Let's do something fun. The Angarans are interesting, but they're not interesting enough. I think there's a point that we're hopefully getting to soon. Can I skip this? No. There's a point that hopefully we'll get to soon that will potentially pull me back in. But I can't help but see this as a Mass Effect game, because it is a Mass Effect game. But it shouldn't be. This should be just another game that BioWare do in a fresh universe. Don't heavily base it in Mass Effect. You could have a lot of the elements the same. You'd redesign some of the weapons and things, and it can be a successor to Mass Effect. But don't call it Mass Effect. Don't make it a Mass Effect game. Don't link it in with that world. I think this would have done better. I think there would have always have been that it's not Mass Effect. But I think it could have stood on its own merits a little bit more than... Actually, that's probably a lie, because it was so broken when it came out that maybe you couldn't. I don't know. Why am I keep getting 50 XP? Oh yeah, we've got a lot of stuff on Aya to do, haven't we? Okay, this is going to be a let's burn through Liam's quest, let's burn through PB's quest situation. Didn't Cora want to see us as well? Oh no, Cora's doing the Solarian, no, the Asari Ark. The Turian Ark we have a quest for. Can't skip that either. And we have a quest for... No, we've got nothing on the Solarian Ark. The Asari one should be first. I don't know. Right, for the rest of this episode... Am I actually just getting 50 XP randomly? For the rest of this part, at least, we don't want to go that way. I am going to be positive. No, I think that 50 XP is just burned on the screen. Yes, it is. Well done, game. You, despite your age, function perfectly. With no bugs at all. Oh, it's disappeared. I take it back. Oh, it's back. And I didn't get 50 XP. Oh, this random little... It is Bethesda level bugs with some of this stuff. Right, where's Liam? Because I can fast travel.
Have something to celebrate? Take home a fresh fruit.
No trouble, I see. Good.
But I want to Tavara plant. We should be buying this from the Celebrate merchant. No, I don't need that. Right, Liam is here. And then we'll get PB sorted out. And then we'll go to the vault and push the story on. Is this the bar? No. This is PB. Alright, hit me with your 50 XP.
Getting acquainted with our new neighbors?
Sort of. All this stuff. The Angara sure do have a rich culture and blah, blah, blah.
You're sauced, aren't you? What's your poison?
I visited that cafe the Angara consider a bar. Asked for their hardest stuff. It was weird, which I like, but had almost no punch. Lightweight. Whoa.
Steady now.
That stuff must have a slow absorption rate. Whoops. Oh, Ryder.
How much did you have?
It's just... This museum reminds me of being on Haitiana during my indentured service as a student. They even have a whole section on the Remnant. I didn't come to Andromeda to follow in someone else's footsteps.
Don't worry, PB. The Angara barely have a foothold. Sure, they live among the ruins, but they haven't seen what we've already seen.
You might have a point there. Bet nobody here has ever outrun an ancient vault purification field, huh?
Nope.
Or spat in that Archon's ugly mug and lived to talk about it? That was nice work, by the way.
When did we do that?
Thank you.
You're right. Not sure why, but ever since I packed up my apartment on the Nexus, something's crawled under my skin. But whatever it is, I promise, I'll get over it lickety-split.
Be sure you do. You're a handful. Even sober.
It's true. By design. Makes people less likely to try to handle me. Think I'll stay in your operation a little while longer.
That was the scene where she wasn't annoying.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I did.
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant.
That's what it looked like.
Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Should I not be pathfinding?
I can't agree without knowing what you want from me.
Of course, that's only fair. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
If I'm in the neighborhood.
A few hidden relics coming up.
I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
You know, as an Aya resident, it's your duty to show the new guy around.
I see. Is that a human custom?
Apparently so.
A very important one.
Then I'm sure Piran will be happy to give you a tour.
Yeah, that would be great.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches.
Why is it targeting
If it
remnant?
touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
I don't want to pursue this one.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Right, let's just ping him. Why have we got 2 Liam quests? Why are so many quests on hold? Go back to Vold. Hopefully it will be marked to make life easy. I'm going this way. Nope, apparently I'm not. I thought I could fast travel around here. This has a very Star Wars Cantina-y vibe.
Helping the Moshai opened a lot of doors around here. Most Angara still keep their distance, though.
Well, you are a bit of an eyesore.
Speak for yourself. When I saw my first human, I couldn't understand how you keep your blood inside. Skin that thin.
He's not wrong.
Welcome to the Taverton. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
What does Taveton mean? My translator won't pick it up.
It depends on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Taveton at the Taveton?
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started. That's all for now.
We'll come back anytime.
He seems pleasant. Right, Liam, what do you want?
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out suppliers that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them. Take a stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
I didn't realize you were just using me for Sam to scan shit. Scan the hostile vendor's goods. I already don't care about this quest.
Put a layer of security between
Hey,
yourself and
Alexis,
danger.
I tracked down some samples of
Not today, Nexus.
you were talking about.
Liam?
God damn it.
What's going on?
Oh,
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
Something like that.
Can't wait to test his applications. Thank you very much, Petra.
Anything for the woman who keeps us healthy.
Vetra's good. She's smooth.
I feel so out of place here. People keep staring at me. I can't tell if they're fascinated or afraid.
When I was little, I was scared of Turians. You're a certain species.
Not helping, Ryder.
Ryder doesn't help. He's kind of like... He's becoming awkward. Right, Liam, what have you got me into? Remember, we're trying to be peaceful and friendly.
We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I figured we should head up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry.
What are you doing?
I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Baran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Not
Liam,
on.
I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too. The last people who showed up out of the blue were the Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food. We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
Whatever. I know I'm supposed to be more interested, but... This is a nice tavern. I like this. I like outdoor taverns and things. Like, there's nothing... How do I get back to the main quest? There's nothing better than when you're on holiday and you just sat in a beautiful market square, the sun beaming down on you, having a cold beer, just enjoying, chatting with friends, watching the locals, engaging with the locals, just, you know, existing, enjoying, forgetting about all the stressy shit. It's one of the greatest pleasures. How the fuck do I get out of here? I thought we opened doors. I'm back here. Oh god. Can I fast travel? Let's do this the easy way. Right, let's go. The more I see of this, the less I'm impressed graphically. Oh, no fighting? Interesting.
I haven't brought anyone here in over 20 years. There's always been an active display for Aya, but we could never affect it.
Let's see what we can do. Sam?
Yes, this is new. Is it similar to the vault on Eos?
Tell me, what are you seeing? I think what we need to figure out is what's different. Tell me, what do you see?
The vaults. They're a network, as you discovered. However,
They're not connected to each other, but to this place.
this image was on a relic the
The
Archon
Ark.
showed me.
Halo
He
3.
called it Meridian. And it looks like Aya's vault is the only one that's fully connected to it.
And it's terraforming, doing what it was meant to do.
The vault on Eos is also present, but changed. Our interfacing with it has affected its connection.
What do you think, Professor?
I think that Meridian is the control center for all the vaults.
Makes sense.
This discovery might just change everything. If we can get to Meridian, maybe we can turn everything on from there. Make Helios live.
Wait, Ryder. The Archon knows where it is. He's already been there.
What? Where? Meridian?
Of course. That's why he tortured me. He thought I could help him use it.
Because he can't. Meridian is my people's best chance for survival. We have to take it from him.
Agreed. Such power in the hands of such evil could mean the end of your people, and mine.
No one is safe as long as he's on this hunt. I'm going to shut it down, for all our sakes.
Yeah.
You're going to need that relic I saw. The Resistance might have intel on the whereabouts of Archon's ship. I'll talk to Ephra and secure his full cooperation. Meet me there.
Okay. Not what I was expecting. I thought this would be more interactive. But yes. This has massively pushed the story on, and we're going after the Archon. It feels a little too early to be going straight for him, though. Because there's still, surely there's planets and vaults and things to do. We can't just go and turn them all on. We'd have to activate them first. I don't know. But then we are hours into this. Like, I forget how much time we've put into this already. I don't feel like I've connected with anybody, though. But then we still have the Arks to find.
I deserve to be told. You had no right to keep it secret from me.
It's an ongoing investigation. I meant no disrespect.
Did Jarl know?
Of course not. Neither did the human.
What's this?
I could have kept Sam to myself, you know.
This is different. Not your business.
It is now. We need to find the Ket command ship. Tell him the truth about my capture.
Moshai, please.
It may be our only route to the Archon.
One of my men helped the Ket take her. A resistance commander named Venturev.
Why?
The Archon wanted her knowledge of remnant tech. But why would Ven betray her?
I don't know. That's why I kept it quiet. I'm working to capture him, make him answer for what he did.
You know where he is?
Kadara Port. My contacts are hunting him.
Contacts? You can't trust anyone there. They deserted our cause, our people.
And now they're ruled by exiles from your galaxy.
Ven may know how to find the Archon and his ship. We can't leave this to a pack of renegades and outlaws.
Yeah, what is Kadara Port?
I'm a little new to the galaxy. Where did Ven go, exactly?
Kadara Port is a trading outpost. We abandoned it when the Ket invaded.
Some of us went back. Deserters, scavengers. They don't support Aya.
How did exiles from the Nexus wind up there?
Bad luck for everyone.
Yeah?
I need the relic that leads to Meridian, and I can handle my people. Let me do this.
I don't like it.
I don't care. The Pathfinder is right.
I like the motion.
Transmit my files on Kadara Port to your ship.
Our traitor could have useful information. We need him alive.
That's up to him.
Be safe, Pathfinder. As for you, Ephra, we're not done.
Oh, you're in trouble now. You would not want to piss the Moshai off. Oh, Kadara has an Angaran relic as well. Every planet is going to have a relic, isn't it? Now let's go see the shop dude.
A security scan picked up my biotic implant this morning. That was a fun explanation.
You're here, so you must have smoothed things over, right?
I'm being watched. I can tell. Can't blame the Angara for being careful.
No.
New aliens might be okay. Weird space powers, maybe not.
She's not wrong.
You're back.
She's so happy to see me, obviously. This is all Mark 9 stuff, I'm not interested. I need the world to be dropping Mark 10 stuff before I buy anything. New quest. Probably Kadara. Are you in here? Or are we in trouble?
When you have a Pathfinder, this is a tremendous honor.
Yeah, I know.
I must express my admiration for all you've done. Crossing the void between galaxies, navigating the Scourge to find Aya. Incredible.
The odds were against us, that's for sure.
Yet here we are, strangers from different galaxies conversing in friendship. Extraordinary. I am Mariko Darej, Chief Phoneron.
Pleasure.
It's a privilege to meet you. Tell me about yourself.
I'm something of a pathfinder myself. I am a celestial observer, charting the movements of stars, planets, and the Scourge.
An astronomer. You know the safe routes out there?
We deploy satellites that alert us to new hazards and opportunities. But we've lost contact with several key observers. They've simply stopped. I sent a vessel to scan their last known locations, but nothing's been found. Your Tempest is highly advanced. I hoped you could aid our search.
Why not? If it helps us get through the Scourge.
Even Pathfinders need a good map. I'll look into it.
I knew you'd understand. I'll provide search nav points. And when I can finally reconcile our charts with fresh satellite data, I'll gladly share all we have.
Even better. I'm going to track that, because that might be on the way. All of the companion stuff's still on hold. So I guess it's Kadara. I'm not buying anything, I'm not spending any money until I know I'm getting the best stuff. Like, I want premium tier 10, the best I can buy. That's what a Pathfinder deserves, that's what you should be offering me anyway. So to do that, we need to level up and make sure this stuff starts dropping. And to do that...
Director Tan, good news.
I don't know.
The Angara opened an embassy for us on Aya.
That is a surprise? What are their expectations?
I convinced them we're friends. Try not to mess it up.
I do not mess it up. I will gather envoys and send them to Aya. Thank you, Pathfinder. We'll take it from here.
I don't trust him. I don't know why, because the Solarians that I know, I like. But I don't trust him. Now we've done that story beat, do we need to check in with Cora about the Ark? On hold, no. I don't like that failed read email thing because...
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Exactly. If an email comes through, I'm checking them, I'm reading them. They shouldn't disappear. From Liam. Why does he sign off Costa? I want your help with a thing, a big thing. Can't go into it in a message. You're not going to like... And you're not going to like why, but I can explain. Okay. We need to go and see Liam. And the Moshai sent news from Aya and she asked me to share it with you. Under her guidance, officials have again allowed study into the Aya Vault. It comes with great risk, of course, but she's restricting participation to her brightest students under armed guard. Though she doesn't have your ability to interface with the Remnant, she wants to be ready to assist you, however she can, once Meridian is found. These are interesting and exciting times, from Jarl. No quest. Right, where's Liam? Oh, it's a loyalty mission now. Oh, I should have taken the stairs, shouldn't I?
So the Turians kick out the Genophage, basically destroy our people, and they get a pat on the back and a seat on the council. And what do I get? A medal.
A medal? From who?
My buddy. Made one out of a piece of scrap and pinned it to my chest. Still got it somewhere.
That's amazing. I do like these interactions. Where is the prick? Like some of them, I love just the weirdness of them and how...
Come on, I need... Something I should know about?
How just fun they are.
Hey, I was just... How you doing? I'm... Great, just...
Get on with it.
I told you I screwed up, and I have. Remember Varand? I contacted the Angara? She's gone. The whole group is gone. Sudden. So, yeah, up for a rescue? Because if we don't, we could be next.
You seem pretty sure this is your fault, but I'm not hearing why.
Yeah, because I gave Varand Nexus data and nav points.
Why would you do that?
We need to know how to live here. I tried asking. I tried taking. No one would help outsiders. So I took initiative. Gave her data and tech so she could mod it. Varand was... She is a good risk. But if pirates interrogate her or barter her to the Ket, it's our heads.
Why didn't you alert everyone immediately?
If they have her info, they have our comms. The Nexus goes on alert, they'll know. Varand's people are tough. They'd have
He's an
fought
idiot.
if they thought there was a chance. Something made them think there wasn't. I won't risk that. Bad enough I have to involve you.
He's worse than
Like
Vega.
I said, I screwed up.
And I don't like Vega.
This goes south? You're on the hook for it.
I know, and I'll fix it. I got a lead from a trader. A grainy visual. We find that system, we find our bad guys. I also asked Bradley for people to help intercept. I thought they might want to pitch in.
How are a bunch of settlers supposed to help?
That's what he said. We're on our own.
Such an
I'll
idiot.
forward the visual to the bridge for when you want to start hunting. And... Sorry.
This is now top priority because of how it messes with everything else. Oh, Liam, you're such an idiot. You are such an idiot. And I've got to deal with it. Maybe this is why I didn't like him, because his missions are just him getting into trouble and me having to bail him out. On the flip side, if it was Garrus, I'd be there straight away. Like, that guy can do no wrong, and I would help him to the ends of the earth. Ends of the galaxy. Ends of 2 galaxies.